Singapore.
Before we start, I hear friendship bracelets are in, so...
You made us thank you. Oh my gosh, that's so lovely.
I made you one.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
I appreciate it. Ooh, with the fall guy on it. That's very sweet. Yeah, I love it.
So I made
No
one
way.
for you.
You devil.
That's cool.
Oh,
Iconic quote on it.
Oh my god. This is so cool.
a cube of cheese.
City
Oh
of
my
Stars.
god.
Yes, that was a very...
Oh.
The best.
That was one of my
That was
favorite films.
beautiful.
You're welcome.
It moved me so much. Obviously, music plays an important role in the film based on how you selected the song for each scene. I want to talk about the Taylor Swift scene.
Okay,
I
great.
think a lot of people probably want to. How did it come about? Like, yeah, I mean, I think everyone is just surprised that, you know, it's in and it's such a lengthy portion of the song.
We didn't have that song selected at the beginning of the film, but we started to think about what he could be listening at in the car. We knew it was going to be an emotional moment and it was going to be sort of a fun pull on the heartstrings and then pull the rug out laugh.
Yeah.
And Kelly McCormick, my producing partner and creative, she was like playing Taylor Swift all the time and like lobbying for Taylor Swift. And that song, she played the playlist, came on, and it just felt so right for the images that were being told, and it's so emotional, and it is sort of nostalgic and referential. And then it just felt contemporary and fresh, you know, that Colt would be listening to Taylor, and it was just once that light bulb went off, it was hard to pull that song out. It was like, we got to figure out how to get this in the movie.
Well, it's a very iconic song from her catalog.
Yeah, it is.
Did you reach out to her? Does she know that, you know? It's...
No, she knows, and she was compensated for it.
I'm curious.
But I think I would hope like she would be happy that it's in there, and I think because it's such a charming moment.
So speaking about the stunts, congratulations on the world record for the film. Can we talk a little bit about that? Because I want to know how it came about, and like, was it something you set out to do, or did it just happen?
It was something that we wanted, and we really wanted to do next level stunts, like in the spirit of these classics, right? And I had challenged the stunt team to be like, if we're gonna do this and tell a story about stunt people and celebrate our industry, we better do some epic stuff. And so I had actually wrote in the script, Colt breaks the world record. And they took it to heart, and they were like, how do we break the world record? And I'm like, you don't really have to break the world record, guys. No, but we're gonna break the world record. I'm like, okay. And so they went on to work 4 or 5 months testing, researching, physics, math, working with effects. Like, it was a long process to make that happen, but we did it.
What was the atmosphere on set that day? Like, was it just a lot of nerves, you know? Can you walk me through?
Yeah, it was like, you know, anytime you're doing a stunt like that, there's tension because, you know, even though you know you've done everything to mitigate the risk, there's still the off chance that somebody could get hurt. And that the consequences are pretty high of that injury being really bad. So there's always that tension, but then there's also the expectation, like, hopefully we can break the record. So you're like weirdly counting the rolls and cheering, but also like, God, I hope Logan's okay. Kind of, it's all mixed emotions until you see that thumbs up. And then when you see the thumbs up, you know, we did it. And then it was like ecstatic, like a celebration, like everyone cheering and hugging, and it was amazing.
Which stunt are you guys most proud of, and why?
There's a stunt I managed to land in Edge of Tomorrow, and I could never do it in rehearsal. I got injured doing it in rehearsal, so I was very scared of it. And I knew it was that day where we're losing the light and we're shooting on that beach, and I'm in the big suit, and I had to do this like, there was a bank here, a pit here, and a bank on the other side, and I had to, it was all in one shot. The camera was over here, and it sees me jump off that bank. I do like a spin in the air, and I have to do this like, I can't even do it, this aerial spin like that in the air, come around like this, and I have to land on my shoulder and stab an alien in a close-up, and I did. But I did it once only, and I managed to get it, thank God.
No way.
Because that was it. It was the only time I actually managed to do it, and it's in the movie.
Oh my gosh! So I did a really cool stunt in this movie where I picked someone up and I put them through a table. And I don't know, it's fun. We kind of improvised because we learned a lot of different stunt vignettes, and then we figure out how to put them into the scene and how to tell the story through some of the stunts. So they always evolve. So I was really proud of that.
Mine was being up on in the helicopter on the arm, being really jostled around like a ping pong ball. It was insane, but I think David realized quite quickly that I was 100% down for it. And also, they gave me the options of being in a little golf cart or that big, what are they called? Those buggy things.
The buggies.
And I was like, is it likely that I'm going to choose a golf cart that goes... It was gorgeous. I would literally have taken that home and driven it as my own car. Loved it.
So the helicopter stunt that you were talking about, Hannah,
Yeah.
it's the one that you punched somebody and you got a scar, right?
Well, no, I got various scars from it was like 3 days, myself and Ryan and Aaron in that helicopter.
Yeah.
And I joke about it now, but I was properly... Those are hard metal environments, and you're being joshed around all over the place. And bear in mind, we take off our seatbelts, so you're holding yourself in there. And it was great fun, but it was not easy at all. And
The screams were real.
They were real. You're welcome. And my stunt double, Shanique, she was like, I'm ready to step in at any time. And I was like, no, it's fine. I really want to do it myself.
I don't know. I can't top that.
Can you top it?
No.
Okay.
Come on, the fall you did in this
The
movie was
fall-
unbelievable.
The fall was really, because I have a fear of heights, so I think doing this fall at the beginning of the film was.
Okay. Ryan, you had the stunt where you fell from the plane basically at a great height. Was that done in any part by you or?
Oh, that one at the end.
Yeah, the
No, that's
helicopter.
done by Troy Brown.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you think of attempting to jump yourself?
No, I left that to the professionals. Troy's really one of the best high fall artists that there is, and his father is actually like one of the greatest high fall artists ever. So that was actually a really emotional day for them because he fell onto the same bag that his father had fallen onto years ago and broke the record, and then he signed it next to his dad and called his mom, and it was really beautiful. I mean, getting to see some of these stunts, you know, I've been on films where there were stunts done, but there's so many practical stunts done in this, and they were really trying to break records and push the boundaries, so it felt like dangerous. And so yeah, that was actually a really amazing day.
Any karaoke nights on set? If not, how do you guys kind of unwind with the cast at the end of the day?
So we had dinners together. We made time to kind of unwind and also get to know each other. So this was our first time meeting on this project as well. And, you know, we quickly became really good friends.
But there's also that thing, you know, when you're all noodling around your trailers together and waiting around, there is a lovely ease and a relaxation that you know you're not being used for the next 2 hours or so, and you just chew the fat. And I find that that's actually often where the most kind of chilled, honest, informative things are talked about, because you're all hunkering down together. You know, sometimes put your phones down and just go, hello, who are you?
And it's a set full of, everyone was coming off of their own really cool projects and coming from their own great spaces, and we all admire each other's work. So it was really easy to just start conversation. Be like, I love this thing that you did. I love this. I love that. So,
Like a mutual appreciation society.
100%.
So, what were some of the interesting things or surprising things that you learned about your co-stars?
Just how much admiration I had for everyone, actually, in every department, not just co-stars, but everyone is hugely at the top of their game. Just as Winston was saying, everyone's coming off amazing things, not just in front of the camera, everyone. And it's a palpable feeling of everyone's group achievement and where we can go to with this movie.